1. Italy's proper name is Repubblica Italiana, Italian Republic, nickname, Bel Paese, which means beautiful country. 2. Rome, its capital city, is over 2,000 years old. 3. Milan is home to Italian fashion and finance. 4. Rome's nickname is the Eternal City. 5. Florence is home to Italian art. 6. A Vespa is an Italian-made motor scooter that many people ride around busy city streets on. 7. Rome is home to hundreds of fountains, with the oldest being the Trevi Fountain. 8. Christmas is the biggest holiday of the year in Italy. Christmas season is much longer, too. Christmas dinner is usually on Christmas Eve, and the season lasts until January 6, until the Epiphany, or the date generally believed to have been when the three wise men found the manger of baby Jesus. 9. Pasta wasn't eaten with tomato sauce until the 1600s in Italy. Until then, it was generally eaten with honey and sugar. Today, there are more than 500 varieties of pasta eaten in Italy. 10. Musical notations are always in Italian. Allegro, adagio, these are Italian words to indicate tempo, and came about because an Italian, named Guido d'Arezzo, came up with a system for modern-day musical notation. 11. Italy has the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the world. One of the most interesting fun facts about Italy is that it is packed with historic treasures. With gems like the Colosseum in Rome, the city of Pompeii, and the glorious Amalfi Coast, it's no wonder the country receives millions of visitors each year. 12. There are over 1,500 lakes in Italy. The lakes of Italy are stunning, and there are over 1,500 of them scattered across the country. Surrounded by the snowy Alps and golden beaches, you can spend hours enjoying the beauty of Italy's lakes. Sail with the stars on the famous waters of Lake Como and Lake Garda. Or explore the smaller gems like Lake Iseo and Lake Ledro. 13. Sheep are held mainly in southern Italy. And the donkeys still help farmers in remote villages to carry heavy loads over steep terrain. 14. Venice is a lagoon city built on islands and known for its carnival. 15. During the Second World War, Italy sided with Nazi Germany. 16. The currency is euro. Prior to 2001 it was Italian lira. 17. Religion is predominantly Christian. 90% are Roman Catholics. 18. Italy is one of Western Europe's youngest countries. Italy has only been a country since 1861, when the separate nation-states unified together as the Kingdom of Italy. 19. More than 98% of Italians can read and write. 20. Italians eat spaghetti only with a fork. 21. The official language is Italian as well as German in some regions in northern Italy. 22. The national flag is green, white, and red. The colors of the Italian flag represent hope, green, faith, white, and charity, red. Another interesting fact, the flag was inspired by the French flag of similar design. 23. Mozzarella, Italian cheese balls, were originally made from buffalo milk. 24. Gelato, ice cream is an Italian invention. 25. The Italian government is Democratic Republic. 26. The Italian main dishes contain pork and beef, seafood and potatoes, rice, and pasta products. 27. Leonardo da Vinci was a scientist and artist, who was the first to prove the world is round and not flat. 28. The Adventures of Pinocchio was first published in an Italian newspaper. The classic tale of a wooden toy who comes to life, and who likes to tell lies, was written in 1880 by Carlo Collodi. It was serialized in Giornale per I Bambini, Italy's first children's newspaper. 29. The national flower of Italy is the lily. Despite this, many people still consider the traditional symbolic flower of Italy to be the rose. 30. The Sistine Chapel welcomes over 20,000 visitors per day. Painted by Michelangelo in 1512, the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel is one of the most famous monuments in the world. 31. Alessandro Volta was the pioneer who studied electricity, hence the name, volt, describing a unit of electricity. 32. Italy is slightly larger than Arizona. 33. Italy borders Austria, France, Vatican City, San Marino, Slovenia, and Switzerland. 34. Its longest border is with Switzerland. 35. You can find the world's smallest country inside Italy. There's a whole other country inside it. Italy is home to two microstates, San Marino and Vatican City. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. At just 100 acres, the Vatican City is roughly 1/8 the size of New York's Central Park. It is packed with historic monuments like St. Peter's Cathedral, the Sistine Chapel, Raphael frescoes, and more. 36. Vatican City is led by the Pope, and is the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church, led by the Pope as well. 37. Italian farms produce grapes, potatoes, sugar beets, soybeans, grain, olives, beef, and dairy. 38. The piano hails from Italy. 39. Italy has a low birth rate and the oldest population in Europe. More people are waiting longer to have children, while many other couples are having fewer children or no children at all. The government has recently introduced incentives to encourage people to have more than one child in an attempt to stabilize the birth rate. 40. Italy has a free wine fountain. The free wine fountain flows 24 hours a day with locally grown red wine. The Fontana di Vino can be found in the Dora Sarchi's vineyard, which sits on the Italian pilgrimage route of Camino di San Tommaso. 41. The longest river in Italy is the Po. 42. The average Italian consumes half a pound of bread a day. 43. Today's modern Italian language originated in the region of Tuscany. 44. Italy is the fifth most visited country in the world. 62.1 million people visited Italy in 2018, with many of them heading to tourist hotspots like Rome, Florence, and Pisa. 45. There are 60 million inhabitants in Italy. While the country's birth rate is declining, the number of people living in Italy has increased due to immigration. 46. The automobile, Fiat, is one of Italy's greatest products. 47. Cologne came from Italy. 48. The ice cream cone is an Italian invention. 49. Italy's highest mountain is Mont Blanc. Rising 4,808 meters (15,774 feet) above sea level, Mont Blanc, Monte Bianco, stands on the border between France and Italy. It is also the highest mountain in the Alps. 50. Italy has two large islands, Sicily and Sardinia, as well as a number of smaller islands. 51. The Italian island of Sicily is famous for being home of the illicit mafia criminal organization. 52. Italy has 3 active volcanoes, Vesuvius, Etna, and Stromboli. 53. The first thermometer was designed by Italian inventor Santorio Santorio. 54. Naples is the largest city in southern Italy. 55. Next to Rome, Milan is the second largest city in Italy. 56. The average Italian consumes 26 gallons of wine a year. 57. Italy has more hotel rooms than any other nation in Europe. 58. Italy is the world's 5th largest industrial economy. 59. Italian scientist Alessandro Volta created the first battery in 1800. 60. The first ever bank started in Italy. The Bank of San George in Genoa opened its doors in 1149. 61. Christopher Columbus was Italian. He is known for his voyages of discovery to the Americas under the Spanish flag. Christopher Columbus was actually Italian. The explorer was born in Genoa in 1451. 62. The area around Venice is the wealthiest region in Europe. 63. Over 75% of Italy is mountainous or hilly. 64. Italians invented eyeglasses. 65. The typewriter is an Italian invention. 66. Language pronunciation in Italy is soft and very melodic, so that the language is still used in opera and is popular by young musicians. Even German composers use the language in opera as it sounds much softer than German. 67. Italian is a Romance language and derives from Latin. 68. Brown bears are protected species in Italy, as there are only a few bears left in the wild now. 69. Italians refer to their country as Italia. 70. The symbol SPQR can be found in many ancient buildings in Rome. It stands for Senatus Populusque Romanus, or the Roman Senate and People. 71. Pizza was invented in Naples. 72. Saint Francis of Assisi and Saint Caterina of Siena are the patron saints of Italy. 73. Italy has over 3,000 museums. 74. The national sport in Italy is soccer. 75. Italy's national dish is pasta. 76. Italians ate pasta as far back as the 4th century BC. Wall paintings in a pre-Roman Italian tomb depict what many Italians believe is pasta-making equipment. 77. 14 billion espressos are consumed in Italy each year. With many Italians drinking their daily coffee rations out in local cafes, being a barista is a big business. Over 20,000 Italians work as baristas, while the annual coffee consumption per household is 37 kilograms. 78. Italy is the world's largest wine producer. In 2018 the country produced a staggering 54,800 hectoliters of wine, ahead of France at 49,000 hectoliters. The country is also one of the world's largest exporters of wine, with the majority going to Germany, the US, and the UK. 79. It's bad luck to place bread upside down on the table. 80. Italians eat their salad for dessert.